Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Lexi, and from a title you guys know what's up. Today we'll be talking about the tips that I have for persons who are transitioning. It can be the case where a lot of persons are going natural, but not everybody wants to do the big chop, and big chop is just to do the buzz cut or because of a lot of your hair, the majority of your hair. But not everybody is open enough to do that, or confident enough to do that, because it takes a lot to do a big chop. So it's not that I'm saying that one way is better than the other, but I'm just saying that, okay, for persons who are making the decision to transition rather than doing the big chop, these are tips that I want you to know beforehand. Or it is never too late to learn, but it's better to figure these things out before, because it make the process much smoother. So I have my book. So if you see me look down, I'm looking in my book. So the book is to make sure that I don't start rambling, because I can talk. So let's begin. The first tip is to be patient. When you're transitioning, you have to be patient, because it's like something you need to know beforehand. Like say it's like a tip that carry you through being natural, because even when you are 100% natural, you need to be patient with your hair. Your hair is going to do all kind of things, and you have to be like, okay, this product don't work for me, I need to take a step back, or some stuff like that. So you have to be patient. You can't rake through your hair anymore. The method you used to detangle your hair when your hair was cream is not the same thing. You have to be extra careful, because now you have two different textures, and your hair is prone to break where the texture change. So for example, you start off with waves or curl or coils or whatever you have, and then you have straight. That line of demarcation that connects to, it's so easy to break right there, because it is so weak. It's not being permed anymore or relaxed or whatever you call it. So it is weak. It's not getting what it used to get anymore, if you get what I'm saying. So you have to be patient. Even when you're detangling your hair, when you're styling your hair, when you're trying to figure out your hair, you have to be careful of all those things. So you have to be patient, and you can't be like, I think natural hair is something where you will figure it out in a month or two. It won't happen. So you have to be very, very patient, because patience is something you're going to need when you're 100% natural. So learn it from it. If you have no patience, learn to be patient. So tip number 2 is to don't become a product junkie, because I know some persons where you're going natural and you're like, you know what, I need this, I need that, and you buy a lot of products. You have no clue about hair. You just start buying a lot of products. So when you're going through a transition process or phase, your hair tends to be in a unbalanced kind of mind frame where it's not sure what it likes. So if you buy products and you buy products, and during that time you test products and say, okay, if my hair like this, your hair may not like it when you're transitioning, but when you're 100% natural, your hair loves it, or vice versa. So when you're buying products, you have to buy products that are common, simple, inexpensive, and stuff like that, because at this point you don't know what works for your hair. You're so used to having a relaxer, and the relaxer don't take much products. You don't take a styling products, a heavy styling products, or whatever. So don't buy too much products, because you end up wasting your money, or you'll be in a, I don't know what my hair likes. I'm not saying though that because you're transitioning means that you should not buy products, you should not invest in your hair or stuff like that. I'm not saying that. That's not exactly that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying to you, do not go out and buy every product you see and try every product you see. There's no need for that. The transitioning process is where you learn, and when you learn about your hair, then you can know what to buy, because not every products work for everybody. You have different hair texture, you have different hair porosity. All those stuff contribute to what type of products will work best for you. So do not go out and buy too many products. Do not spend any money, because natural hair products can be expensive. I know. It can be expensive, so don't waste your money under that. Spend time, invest otherwise, invest in learning about it, researching about your hair texture, research about hair porosity, research about what's natural hair. Instead of buying a lot of products, do that. Invest in a bonnet then, since you so, you know, caught up in trying to buy products. Invest in a bonnet. Invest in, as all you need is a shampoo, a conditioner or a deep conditioner, and a deep conditioner. I don't use conditioners anymore because I feel like it's a step that I can skip. One less step for me, so I go straight into a deep conditioner. So a shampoo, a deep conditioner, a styler. I can buy a light, or like, I think grapeseed oil is like very light. You can buy grapeseed oil or even coconut oil, because coconut oil is a hit or miss type of oil. It's either your hair really love it or your hair hates it. So I'll be, you know, reserved when I say buying coconut oil. It's preferred when your hair is 100% natural. You're going with coconut oil because it can be tricky sometimes, coconut oil. So yeah, do not go about buying too many products. Tip number 3, do protective styles. As I mentioned before, when your hair is being transitioned from relaxer to natural, your hair is prone to break, it is weak, it is damaged, it's fragile compared to the thick coils, you know, rich hair that you have. And then you have this look of, I won't say funky, but that's the word that's coming to me now. The cream ends are very light, they're easy to break off. So to avoid you manipulating it too much, do protective style. I'm not saying that you need to go out and spend a much in $1,000s to get in some box braids or anything like that. No, that's not what I'm saying. You can do your own protective style. You can do buns, you can do flexi rod sets, a perm rod sets, anything like that. Anything that will limit the amount of time you go in here. Like, you know, when you do rod sets, you can keep that in for a week without restyling your hair or anything like that. So those styles that limit that way, you only need to style your hair once a week or even once or 2 weeks. As long as you're not in your hair every 5 seconds, those are the styles you should invest in. But don't put dry hair in a protective style. What you're protecting? When the hair is dry, what you're protecting? You cannot do that. You make sure your hair is moisturized, it's clean. Clean, yeah. And some people 5 months them not wash your hair. Talk truth. Would you go 5 months without bathing? Brush your teeth? No. So you need to wash your hair. Make sure that your hair is clean when you're putting your hair in a protective side. It's moisturized, and it's nothing too heavy. You don't need to put no hair where sweeping the floor. No, Jamaica or the streets them have people clean the street. You don't need to volunteer your hair. You don't need nothing to clean the floor. Okay. Tip number 4. Trim your hair. Okay, so like how you're transitioning, you know, your hair grew. And the next thing, before I even go to tip number 4, I want everybody to know that everybody hair grow. The problem that most of us experience is retaining that length. Everybody hair grow. So I don't want to hear people saying, my hair not grow. Your hair grow. Hair, you just have problem retaining the length. But your hair grow. So your hair will grow. Alright, well, over that, we'll get past that. Your hair grow. Okay, so when you take out your protective styles, or if it's not, you know, once a month you can trim off a 1/4 inch. Let me show you what's a 1/4 inch. 1/4 inch would be like this much here, like even less than this. I'm not saying no, every time you're trimming your hair you must take off this much here. That's not what it just said. That's not what I said. That's not what I said. That's not what I said. What I said was a 1/4 inch. You don't need to trim your hair and take off inches. No, you can gradually cut your hair, trim your hair. because one of the reasons why you trim your hair, because your hair tends to split, especially like it's in that confused state now. What's going on? It will split, and if they split and go up the shaft, you will damage. If it meets the natural hair, it will start damaging the natural hair. So you think my hair is growing, but it's damaged. It's going up. It's splitting up. It's not healthy, baby. So I don't know where you're growing. When you plan to trim that, you're not gonna have anything. You're gonna be bald. You're gonna be a bald-headed. Tip number 5. Get to know your hair. I see people say, oh, I'm transitioning, and they stuff it under wigs or in braids for months and months and months. And person like, what your hair like? What products your hair like? What parasites your hair? What's your hair texture? Not that your curl pattern is a big thing, but it kind of help you to know what type of products will work best for you, what type of hair tools you can use, because not every brush is good for you, especially persons with type 4 hair. The excessive brushing don't work well with our hair. Your edges will pick up themselves, pat them bag, them grandparents, great grandparents, and everybody just move out and they may not come back. I have a lot of persons who are walking around with abandoned buildings on their hairline because the hair pack up and left. No, honey, you don't want that. So get to know your hair. Get to know your hair in that, okay, I wash my hair, and when I wash my hair, this is what I notice. When I use this product, this is what I notice. Be cautious of things that you put in your hair. I know it's going to be a rough part transitioning. That's why I did my big job. I wasn't cut out for it. It's going to be rough. It's going to be frustrating. But you have to take the time to know your hair. Learn about, it's not necessarily learn about your hair, because your hair is not its true potential at the moment, but get to know about natural hair, so when you're fully natural, you know what to do and what not to do. It's the most important, it's one of the most important things. Patience, and this is like key. It is to be open-minded about your hair. Don't envy anybody hair texture. Don't look at anybody hair and say, okay, if my hair don't come out like that, may I slap cream back in it, may I cream it. If your hair is 4C, I don't like it tough and dry. No, be open-minded about your hair. Every hair grows. They take different type of patience, because type 4 hair take, it demand patience, it demand time, other than like a 3 type hair. But no matter what hair texture you have or density, your hair can be gorgeous, beautiful. Don't look at anybody hair and be like, my hair not stay so, no, my hair. No, don't do that. Be open-minded about your hair. Accept your hair. Yes, when I say love your hair, as I said in other previous videos, if you love your hair, then your hair will strive, because you will invest in your hair. And I'm not talking money, because I don't want nobody tell me that I go to school, I can't take care of my natural hair or stuff like that. It makes no sense. That is crap. I don't want to hear it, because even to make your own products, aloe vera is one of the cheapest products you can get. Ask a family member for pick one. Water will come out of the pipe. Your hair, natural hair, loves that. So not because your hair is not like the typical person, you're going neglect your hair or don't love your hair or just slap it under some wig, and then every time you paste down lace over it, and then next thing you know, you have abandoned building for your hairlines because your hair back up and leave, and then you say, my hair nice, I have good hair, I have thick hair, but I don't like. Where you go with abandoned building on the hairline? As I said, love your hair. Always say this, no matter your hair texture, porosity, or density, love it. So that is it for this video, guys. I hope I helped somebody or inspired somebody, to go natural or stuff like that. If you have any more questions that I did not mention in this video, feel free to comment. If you feel shy, you don't want to comment, and you want to message me on Instagram, it's Daylexy. Same thing, Daylexy is my Instagram. And while you're there, just follow me. Simple. Thank you guys so much. Hope this video helped you. Bye.